all right. IOBA, my name is TC, and this is the Awareness Channel. So check this out now. Uh, there is an audio clip out there of JD Vance, I call him motherfucker DJ Vance, criticizing Elon Musk. And in that audio clip, JD Vance talking about Elon ain't doing. He think he doing good, and he not. He think he famous, patriotic, great man, and he's not. I'm the one that got elected. Blah blah blah. Talking shit about him, throwing his dick in the dirt. Now they saying that the audio is fake. They saying that it's AI generated. They even trying to tie it back. In one article I read, they trying to tie it back to some Russian bullshit. They blame everything on the motherfucking Russians. And so I'm looking at the shit though, and I'm thinking about JD Vance and Elon's Musk and their situation and their relationship to each other. And I'm trying to think to myself, why would a president put this unelected motherfucker in charge of something as big as cutting governmental waste? Wouldn't that be something that he'd tell the vice president to do? Like, okay, Joe Biden told Kamala Harris, handle that shit down at the border. She was the quote unquote border czar under Joe Biden. Kamala Harris was. Now, truth be told, she did come up with a solution, but the Republicans shot it down. She did come up with a solution, but the Republicans shot it down. Y'all remember that? Donald Trump's orders. We don't want to get a Democrats a win going into the election. Remember that. So, Biden put Kamala Harris in charge of something big like that. Why didn't Donald Trump put JD Vance in charge of something like Doge? Why do they have to go outside and get somebody who wasn't elected, ain't even from here, a fucking richest dude in the world to come in and take the safety security net out from under a lot of Americans? Why didn't he have JD Vance do that? Well, my own personal opinion is because JD Vance didn't give him $270 million, which I thought was cheap. Trump would have had to pay me, Elon would have had to pay me a couple of $1 billion. You feel me? To get the kind of power he got. He'd have had to pay me a lot more than $200-300 million. He'd have had to pay me a cool $1 billion in order to get the kind of power and access that he got. And all he doing is, supposed to be cutting fraud, waste, and abuse out the federal government, when all he really doing is firing a bunch of people haphazardly without any regard to how he ruining their life. So if I'm JD Vance, hell, in an unguarded moment, I might say some shit like that. If I'm JD Vance, in an unguarded moment, I just might say some shit like, fuck that motherfucker. He ain't no real American. He in here with all of these great men like he some kind of great man himself, and he ain't shit. Blah, 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 blah. Go listen to the tape. Go listen to the audio. If I'm JD Vance and I got shoved to the side like that by a motherfucker with a lot of money, and I'm the vice president and I got elected and he didn't, I'd feel some type of way. I really would. I'd been like, yo, Mr. President, why you ain't give me that? I could have handled that. And I'd have done it a much better, more efficient way than this asshole coming from South Africa who don't know what our people really need. I'm just saying. So if that audio is fake, it's got some truth in it about how a person could feel if they get slighted like that. You feel me? We in the age of AI. Yeah, you can fake audio like that. Yes, you can. But I ain't gonna be so quick to say it's fake. I'm just gonna say if it is fake, it's a good fake. If it ain't fake, I kinda agree with him. If it is fake, it's a really good fake. And if it's not fake, I kinda agree with DJ Vance. He think he doing good, he ain't doing good. He killing people. He's taking away people's livelihood. He fucking with people's social security. He making the whole Republican Party look like a bunch of heartless, draconian assholes. That's what Elon Musk is actually doing. And I could see how any thinking person in the position of JD Vance could think like that. And that's how I really think. That's how I would. I'm sure that's how I would feel if I was the vice president. And they trusted some unelected asshole from halfway around the world with a job I could have done much better. Oh, not to mention, I don't know if anybody noticed, but Elon supposedly getting $8 million a day for this job he doing. $8 million a day. In no time, he'll have all 270 million of his dollars back. Just saying. Go check out the audio and see if you wouldn't feel that way if you were somebody like JD Vance. That's it for now, y'all. Thanks for coming by and listening to me talk my shit. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Hit the subscribe button for me, would you? TC, and I'm out. Peace.